I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where we're working together step by step through each of the ABRSM theory grades. There are loads of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. You can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. You'll also see a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can access information about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of hints and tips on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to make the best use of your time on exam day when you're working through your exam paper. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. And so now we're going to press on in and we're going to complete the paper C. That's the third paper of the 2015 Grade 1 past papers. So turn with me to page 12 and we'll have a look at that question 8. And I'm repeating myself here, I know, but I always say do have a go of this on your own first of all. Always work in pencil, and then it doesn't matter if you go wrong, you can just rub it out and have another go. Always work in pencil even on exam day, and then it's always better in this revision process to learn by your mistakes. So I'm hoping you've had a go of this, and now we'll look at this together. So all of the questions in this last page refer to this little extract here, and so we'll keep shuffling up and down the page as we work through these. Now, these performance directions and musical terms and symbols are now going to be presented to you as a multiple choice question from 2018 onwards. The revised exam syllabus now presents these as multiple choice. I don't know if that makes it any easier, because sometimes they throw a few red herrings in there just to confuse matters, and so I would just go on ahead and answer these exactly as it's laid out on this paper, because it's really good revision process. And so I'm hoping you've had a go of these, if you've had a bit of revision of these. And so we'll just go ahead and answer these. So allegro means quick, that's a tempo direction. Now this also is a tempo direction. This is your metronome mark, and we need to look at both aspects of this. This means that there are 124 crotchet beats. Crotchet beats, not exactly crotchets, otherwise that would be very boring if you've got no different rhythms. So you'd say crotchet beats or quarter note beats. And then this is the important part as well, per minute. So it gives you a very definite idea of what speed this should be going at. Let's move on. So MP, mezzo piano, means moderately quiet. Mezzo is moderately, or you could say medium quiet. That's your piano version. So we've dealt with each one of those. Mezzo is moderately, piano is quiet, or you could say medium. Now this is short for crescendo, which is also shown as this term here. It's a dynamic marking, and we can see that the volume is opening out, so that means gradually getting louder. There we go. And F is short for forte, which means loud. So that's that done. Let's move on. So the next question, again referring back to that top melody, they tell us that the melody is in the key of F major, and we need to give the number of the bar or A bar that contains all the notes of the tonic triad in this key. So before we do that, we need to at least know what we're looking for. The tonic triad is made of the first, the third and the fifth degrees of the scale. And so we know in F major, of course, F is note 1. So 2, 3 is A and 5 is C. If you find it difficult to just count up those steps, you could perhaps just quickly sketch out on the scrap paper that you'll be provided with in your exam. You can just count up the scale like that. Even if you don't play piano, it's a good visual aid just to have that to hand. So we're looking for F, A, C in a bar. They may not necessarily be in that order, but let's have a little look. So we've got B, C, D, E. No, watch your clef here. We've got an F, a C, and an A. So there we go. That's our question answered. So bar 2 has all of those notes in it. So now we need to name the degree of the scale of the first note of the melody. Remember that we're in F major. So there's two ways you can do that. You can either just count up from F and think 1 is F, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th degree of the scale. Alternatively, you could just think F, G, A, B, C, D, E. We've written out all the steps of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we know that this is a note B. Of course, it's a B flat, but your key signature takes care of all of that. And we can see that the B is the 4th. So this next question, nice easy question, we just got a little bit of observation. We need to complete the sentence. Bar 1 has the same notes and rhythm. So in every aspect, bar 1 is the same as bar what? So we can just see visually that's going up in step in 1 beat units. So also is this one, and we can see it's exactly the same notes and exactly the same time values. And so bar 1 is the same as bar 3. Moving on, answer true or false to this sentence. The lower number 4 in this time signature means crotchet beats or quarter notes. Well, that's true because the top number 4 means 4 beats per bar and the lower number 4 means quarter notes or crotchet beats. And so you can see how that makes sense. If you just refer to the PDF, you can see that your 4-beat note divides into 2 2-beat notes. So you've divided into halves and then you've divided into quarters, and each one of those quarters is a crotchet. And so that's why your time signature looks like a fraction. It's 4 quarters, 4 quarter note beats or 4 crotchet beats. So there we go. True, job done. How many quavers or eighth notes is the note in bar 4 worth? So let's have a look. So we're looking at this note here, a semi-breve or a whole note. So we've just diagrammed that out. We know that a semi-breve or a whole note splits into 2 2-beat notes, which splits again into 4 1-beat notes. And so we're looking at half a beat notes. We're looking at quavers or eighth notes, and that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I find it easier to just do that and visualize it. So there we go. The answer to that is 8. And then the last question on this page, this is the easiest 10 marks you're going to get with literally just copying. So make sure that you're copying exactly the bit that they've asked us to. Don't throw those marks away by copying the wrong bit. And they even tell us what to look out for. Don't forget the clef, the key signature, the time signature, the tempo marking, the dynamics, and all of the details. And so I'm just going to shuffle up the page. So we're asked to copy out bars 1 to the end of bar 4. They don't always ask you to copy the first bit out, so just be careful. And so I'm going to just get all my nuts and bolts in place, just get all the music set out. So I'm going to keep my bar lines aligned with theirs, and then I'm not going to lose track where I am, and I'm not going to run out of space, and I'll also know that it's all spaced accurately if I followed their example. So we need the clef. By all means, tick it off the list down below if that helps. The key signature, B flats. The time signature, 4/4. The tempo marking is allegro, and also we will put the metronome mark, which gives us a very precise tempo direction. the dynamics and all the details, I'll pop those in when I've got the notes in place. And so I'm just going to do the note heads. I'm just going to get these blobs. You can do this in any order you like, just as long as you get everything in and it's neat and tidy. I just prefer working this way, but it doesn't matter as long as you get it all down one way or another. I'm keeping everything aligned with theirs pretty much, just so I don't confuse matters. So let's get the stems in place. So you can see as the note heads go up, so also do the stems, just reflecting the direction of the notes. Use a ruler if you feel more comfortable with that. So now I've done the slur. I just need to put these dynamic markings in: mezzo piano, crescendo, and I think that's it. So that's a nice easy peasy 10 marks there. I do hope that's helpful to you. I hope that you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying it. Please do visit sharonbale.com and make use of all of the resource that's available to help you there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great. Please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.